want to give infinite honors to my Heavenly Father, my great King, Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua Bashem, Harakah Kadash, double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone, who rule well. And salutation to my fellow laborers in the Mashak Yahushua, pushing his blood true across the four winds. And this to you, and also you few Aquatian that take heed to this beloved doctrine, Shalom. All right, now I played that clip, man, because this is not what the Lord set up, man. All right, the Lord set us up to go preach the gospel, man, go prophesy through the four winds, all right, and be examples to those that come in to this thing of ours, man. He didn't set us up to be of the world, man. All right, we're in this world, but we're not of this world. Isupk, that clip there just looked like a fucking rap video, man. All right, and you seen Johanna on that bitch. The heads of Isupk, they supposed to be bishops. All right, they supposed to be setting examples for those amongst their church to follow. And if you go there, you're gonna learn how to be like the people of the world, man. All right, what's the difference between that what you just saw in that clip and the Jay-Z when Jay-Z had them concerts with all black, the black tour? He just got all black, and that black, just that dark vibration, that dark foul ass spirit. What's the difference? You got women in there screaming at the top of their lungs. You know, ISUBK, they be with that sodomite shit, that sodomizing a woman shit, man. Hey, but them dudes is off, man. And this is not what the Lord set up. This is not what the truth is about. Okay, we're in this world, but we're not of this world. This is Romans the 2nd chapter, man. And the Lord is gonna start whacking guys that's rocking out. Judgment gonna start in the house of Yahweh Shema Shah first and foremost. Those men that know they're Israelites, those men that are out here mismanaging his word. All right, that's the first people the Lord is gonna bring those death angels on, man. That shit, I was looking at that shit and I got mad, man. I was like, man, these dudes are waxing worse and worse, man. That chick is supposed to be learning how to and we don't teach chicks over here in Great Millstone for the most part. If a woman get yoked to a man in Great Millstone, he teaches his woman whatever. But she was in there with skin tight clothes on, looking like Megan Thee Stallion. All right, nothing was modest about her. Nothing looked holy or decent or wholesome about her. She looked like just your typical worldly wannabe rapper slut. All right, and then you seen Johanna hug her and stuff and greet her and stuff. And it was some gala for ISUBK, man. That's not what the Lord set up, man. The shit is off. All right, this is Romans chapter 2, verse 20. And an instructor of the foolish. We are supposed to be instructors of the foolish. Before we came to this ministry, we was foolish men. We were dead bones. All right, when the elder apostles of Great Millstone taught us how we are supposed to conduct ourselves. We're supposed to be conducting ourselves in a holy fashion, all right? Have rulership mentalities and carry ourselves with no spot or blemishes from the world, all right? When people see us, they're supposed to know we're nothing like them, okay? And that's what we're instructing brothers that come in after us, all right? And we hold each other accountable that are in this thing, okay? A teacher of babes, all right? If a babe come to ISUBK, they're going to go to a concert and be like, man, what's the difference between me going here and going to a Jay-Z or Young Jeezy concert? These niggas got on black glasses just like those niggas, all right? You got women in there twerking on the stage, half naked just like them niggas. All right, the Lord didn't raise us up to do that, which has the form of knowledge, and of the truth in the law, all right? They got a form of godliness, but you look at their actions, man, these guys is niggas, okay? Thou therefore which teaches another, teaches not thyself, okay? You telling people we Israelites, the Edomites going into slavery, all right? But yet, when you look at you look no different than the people of the world. Tazariak, he yoked with this nigga Whack 100, and then what Whack 100 did him? Treated him just like a worldly nigga would do. One day he cool with you, the next day he stabbing you in your back, threatening you. Okay? The Lord didn't set these men up, man. Okay? They say one thing and do another. That thou preachest that thou preachest a man should not steal, doest thou steal? All right. You telling men to be holy? Are you holy? All right. You telling the man to follow Yahweh Shah? Are you following Yahweh Shah? Okay. Thou sayest a man should not commit adultery. Dost thou commit adultery? The Lord say a sodomite should be put down. But do you commit sodomy? Yes, they do. Thou that abhor idols, do thou commit sacrilege? Thou that makest the boast of the law, do thou break the law and dishonor thou power? Yeah, that's what you just saw, man. All right? The Lord say, I'm going to get that scripture. Shun the appearance of evil, man. All right? The thought of sin, the thought of going off is sin, man. All right? For the name of Yahweh is blasphemed among the Gentiles through you, as it is written. Okay? They make Yahweh Shem Awashah. Well, you can't make Yahweh Shem Awashah look bad, but they make the whole Hebrew Israelite thing look like a bunch of niggas, all right? And the Lord set these men up to be stumbling blocks to those he don't want. All right, but that's just a bad look, man. It's a horrific look, man. All right? And the Lord is about to lay down law on these guys, man. He about to get them out the way, man. All right? This is Colossians chapter 4, verse 5, and it's written, walk in wisdom to them that are without, redeeming the time. All right. When people look at us, man, they supposed to see somebody as different than the people of the world. Okay. When they look at us, they're supposed to be like, these are clean men. These are honorable men. These are upright men. All right. These men are men of another fashion. When you look at that video, you like, what's the difference between them and a Jay-Z concert? I hate to keep saying the same thing over and over, but like, am I tripping? Jay-Z with them all black glasses. We used to have all them concerts here being all black, okay? Have a few little thought pockets coming on the stage. All right, what's the fucking difference? That's not walking wisdom to them that without, because people looking at you, looking at Johanna in a high regard, and when they look at him, that's how he rocking out. That's how that nigga Comfy was at concerts with thought pockets just looking like a rap star, man. Nah, man, that's not what the Lord set up, man. All right, this is a holy convocation. The Lord, when they see us, they supposed to see us on the block prophesying, right? Rightly dividing the word of truth, bringing Jacob back to him with these beautiful oracles, okay? All right? That's what we're supposed to be doing, studying his word, getting his word in us, and freely it was given to us, we go give it to other men. And we condemn Babylon. That's all the world should see of us. And if they see us off of camera in the world, all right, and we work with them, or they see us in the store, they supposed to see us, our conduct, our anastrophe, that of one that's emulating Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai was blameless. Nobody could bring no accusation against him. They had to lie on him. If you're in a place like that, you could be innocent, but somebody could just say, oh, he was over there with all the scoundrels, you know, thugging and loving it. Nah, man, and I'm not being over righteous. We listen to rap music. You dig? Like, we work out, we listen to rap music, we ride in the car, you clean up your house, you know, but we don't move like they move. We don't emulate their actions. If us brothers come together to fellowship, man, all right, we just like, we move how the disciples move, man. It was just the body of men going prophesying. If they went from town to town and had some downtime, it was just those men. We don't bring women in this thing of ours. Our women, when we go home, what we learned with this wisdom, we apply it to our women at home, man. Okay? We don't have our women in some fucking club setting, hooping and hollering Yahweh Shem Awashah, twerking, and you got other men in there looking at them twerking. They got on tight ass clothes and shit, man. That shit is off. Did nothing look holy about that woman. That woman looked like Megan Thee Stallion. She looked like your everyday thought. A horrible example, man. It's a horrible example. This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 15, and it's written, beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are waving wolves. You hear what I'm saying? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, so they coming in the name of the Lord. All right? They'll set themselves up like they're bringing Jacob back to the Lord. All right, they're supposed to be prophesying, but inwardly they're no different than these niggas in the world. But inwardly they're not moving no different than these people, these copper tops out here. Okay, I'm gonna skip down to verse 21. Not everyone that saith to me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. And the will of our Father in heaven is not for us to emulate and do things the way the people of the world do. You got to know what our Father's will is, man. All right? That word holy means to be separate. Okay? He told us to be separate, touch not the unclean thing. Let me find that. Is that 1 Corinthians 6 or 2 Corinthians 6? It's one of them. He want us to be separate from these niggas. Don't be yoked with them, moving how they move, emulating them. Okay, where is it? All right, I'm on 2 Corinthians 6. Hold up. I want the 1 Corinthians 6 and 2 Corinthians 6 say some similar, they sound similar, but I want the one. All right, here we go. I want verse 17. 2 Corinthians 6 and 17. Wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate. All right, so the Lord pull us out from the world to do things contrast to the way they do things, to look contrast to how they look, all right? To think contrary to how they look, all right? That's the true meaning of holiness, to be ye separate, all right? And touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you, all right? Everything about that clip looked unclean, all right? If we want the Lord to have mercy on us, we can't be like the people of this world. All right? We can't rock out like the people of this world. All right, I'm about to tell them I'm about to come. Tell them I'm coming in 5 minutes. Okay? So, we can't be like those people. We are of another fashion, okay? We're of another fashion. All right? Yeah, and they just, when you locked in on your sit-downs, man, you don't be wanting no distractions, man. I don't like this shit. Should know not to fucking tell me nothing, man. All right, this is the book of 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, the 3rd verse. All right. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid from them that are lost, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not. You see, those guys' minds have been blinded by the so-called white man. All right. Because guess what? The so-called white man is the one that set up these rappers, that set up concerts, that put the women up there half naked, all right? That just puts that culture out there. He's the one that doing it. It looks like Isupk has been blinded by him and beguiled and deceived by him, and they doing just what he do. You of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you would do. They moving just like him, all right? They touching the unclean thing. They rocking out just like him. They've been blinded, all right? The Lord didn't raise us up to do concerts. All right, the Lord didn't raise us to move how those people move. Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. All right, so the Lord hid himself from them. Now I'm gonna say this about these camps. You got, this is me speaking as a man, my personal opinion. All right, I think you got elect men in all those camps. All right, some gonna transpire and let's find out where the last men that's going to be standing is the men of great millstone, the men that's living according to this doctrine. But I think in those camps, Isupk, IUIC, all those camps that descended from One West, that you have elect men scattered through them all. Because one day I went to the store. I was in New Orleans, and I went to the store, and I seen a guy with the purple IUIC shirt on. So when we saw one another, we started rapping, you know. I told him I was learning under Great Millstone, and it was evident he was IUIC. But when I was talking to the guy, he didn't have that spirit Nate and them be having. He just seemed sincere. And we talked about an hour. I'm talking about we ran about an hour. He seemed like he was good people. He seemed like he was sincere. Okay? He seemed like he believed. He was but he was sincerely believing what he was taught, which was a lie. All right? He had the potential from my discernment. I know when I'm around a snake ass nigga, all right? The discernment that I had with him, he didn't come off as some wild dude. He just seemed like he sincerely believed what he was taught, which is off. And I think something through the spirit is going to happen in this final hour, and those guys are going to come to this doctrine, man. All right? All right? You got some people over there learning that foul shit. They've been deceived, and the Lord going to wake them up out of that shit, man. Okay? This is John chapter 15, verse 18. All right, and it's written, if the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. The world's supposed to hate us. Why do the world hate us? Because we're not like the world. We don't move how they move. If you were of the world would love his own. You see, and the world loved the people that emulate it, that do what it does. All right? The world going to hate us. They're going to want us dead. They're going to be trying to spoil us and kill us, man. All right? But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. Now, when you look at that clip, they look like people that was of the world. All right? Somebody out of the world would love to go to that place. Oh, man, they got them hoes in there, man. Oh, that girl can rap. They'll be in there just like no different how they'll be in a regular club. That was a club setting. That was just a worldly setting, man. All right? You don't think the Lord going to visit you for these things, man? Okay? And you know what? I had more precepts, but I got something to do. When the motherfucker interrupted me, that kind of quenched my spirit a little bit. But I got another sit down that I already put together, so I don't want to write this out. I'll do it later on. All right, 1 Timothy 3:1. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desire for good work. All right, in Isupk, when you look at Johanna, he's most definitely in the office of a bishop. Now, he is a physician of no value because he's teaching off shit, but he's not supposed to be there looking like that. Just imagine seeing Elder Apostle Tahar throwing something like that, hugging the woman that's half naked and up there at the concert, like it's just a bad look, brother. That's not what the Lord set up. A bishop must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given in the house pillar and apt to teach. That didn't look like good behavior. That didn't look like a man that was sober, and we're not talking about alcohol. He didn't look inebriated. He looked at sober, but he looked at drunk spiritually, mentally, okay? Not giving the wine, no striker, not greedy or filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous, one that ruleth well his own house. That dude is not ruling well at all. If he was ruling well, he wouldn't even through that gala. All right, he wouldn't even through that ball or that concert, whatever it was. All right, having his children in subjection with all gravity. His children are not in subjection with all gravity. When you look at them guys, and then they just look like a bunch of Wild Magnolia Project niggas fresh out the penitentiary. That's what they look like, man. All right, so that's how not to be. All right, the Lord didn't raise us up to rock out in that fashion. All right, He changing us into a new meaning. All right, we're set apart from them guys. So with that, I don't want to write this out. This was edifying to the hearers. I'm going to give infinite honors to my Heavenly Father, my great King, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Harakar Kadash. Double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone. And salutation to my fellow laborers in the Mashaki, Yahweh Shai, prisoner beloved, true across the four winds. Kwame Yasharala, Abba, Abba.